Yeah, I'm up now. It's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give her a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the East Shade. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Now here's the longtime star in the league, Zeke Elliott. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
On the return, it's Austin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to 1 score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, this thing's within 1 score. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week. I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. Oh, a loose football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Buccaneers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. They'll begin 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, a run with Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass, it's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. That's Washington, the man in motion. 2nd down, Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. They will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Tampa Bay.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is...
And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Rams offense and Brian Thomas set to take over yet again. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. A 1st down throw for Nix. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the...
And he'll be taken down. They got him back to the 50-yard line. Edgerrin Cooper in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. On 4th down, on is Sam Martin to punt.
The coverage by Dorian
To return,
Williams.
Kadarius Toney. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Buccaneers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. It
is 2nd and 9. And in motion is Brown. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's Riley Dixon coming on now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Here's Austin to return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. 2nd quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 11. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the Rams,
They get 21 on that one. 1st down,
at the
L.A.
40-yard line.
On the draw, they give to Etienne. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Youngway Koo set to kick off.
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Bucs offense ready to see what they can do this next possession. The lead sits at 4. We'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Quick throw here. It is caught by Tolbert. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
That one swung out to Elliott. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Nix, how to throw it here on 1st down. Trying the left side and caught by Taylor. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. And receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It leads to 2nd and 10. It'll lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Now quick throw taken in by ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 14.
14 on the pickup. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, watch it.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that will lead to a second down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Lawrence now on second down. Quick throw taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down and 3.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Hey, run. Hey, Ginger.
Elliott will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense back onto the field for their next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10. With the man downfield, it's Pittman. Nick's going to try to rush his guys up to the line.
And the Rams first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
28 yards.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Wing over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Rams.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Rams. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Buccaneers 14. Rams 10. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
Throwing is Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They don't want to repeat a first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the Atlanta special teams coming up with a big play. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the rookie from TCU, Savion Williams. He's going to look this one in, and he'll take it from there. It's a 59-yard touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And this is Jordan Love. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Jags find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. There you see the rest of the scores from Week 12 with Denver, the Chargers, Miami, and Washington all getting late season byes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Rams offensive Brian Thomas set to take over yet again. He's caught a touchdown pass already in this game. As you get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown receptions to this point in the season. Knicks now on. Dorian Williams in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts.
His defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Edgerrin Cooper. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big mess. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Bucs offense get ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Hey, lock.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down.
24.
That's Washington, the man in motion. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Fred on red.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down.
There defensively.
Rip, 23.
Dell, the motion man. Second down, Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
Little's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense starting to try out for this next possession. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Play action now. It's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
IQ of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Elliott. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, lie.
They go play action for Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Down the motion man. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly. And now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 1st. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Rams offense ready to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Throwing. Nix. Over the middle. Here's tight end Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it.
Oh, the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Hey, Lion.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. Into space. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense drops back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Back to throw is Nix. There's Ferguson, the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's swung out to ETN. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another Rams 1st down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one caught by Bub Means. And he's into the end zone. Bub Means. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Coop able to add the extra point. And the Rams are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Rams 17. Youngway Koo
So
set
out
to kick
is
off.
Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. This could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many people around the league were expecting them to come in here and win, but they are on the verge of doing just that. From the 25, here's 2nd and 7.
The 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
Red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
In punt formation for Tampa Bay.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Rams offense and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. Short throw taken in by Disley. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Throwing is Nix. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now throw it here on first down. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he will be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it.
Still first down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
16.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot, drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
From the 23, here's second and 4. They'll throw. It's Nix. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be third down. To throw is Nix. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to have the Rams first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. That's complete to Etienne. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. This one caught the floor. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Etienne trying to find a place in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Game on. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Greg, they are hacking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Decent 24. Hey, stop. Here we go.
Another run here with Johnson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. A kneel down here from Lawrence, and that should wrap things up. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here.